Hello, everyone. My name is Mariah Brady, and I'm in Group 4. Today, I will be discussing who the French allied themselves with just before and during World War I, and also why the French joined in World War I. France actually allied itself with Russia in 1892, before the war, and the terms of this alliance were dictated during the Franco-Russian Military Convention. It stated that should either country become involved in the rising conflicts in Europe, that they would provide support for one another. By 1904, Great Britain entered into a cordial agreement with France, pledging military support for one another. For France and Great Britain, this was a huge effort considering the history of rivalry and bloodshed throughout the many decades prior to this war. Then Great Britain signed a similar agreement with Russia in 1907, creating the Triple Entente and eventually what was become known as the Allied Powers. When the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary and his wife was carried out in June of 1914 in Serbia, Austria officially declared war against Serbia about 1 month later, and that was the start of World War I. Being Serbia's main support at this time, Russia began mobilizing its military, which in turn caused Great Britain and France to follow suit due to their previous agreements with Russia. And by August 3rd, 1914, France, Russia, Great Britain, and Serbia were basically at war with Germany, Bulgaria, and Austria-Hungary. Italy and the United States would try to maintain basically neutral throughout this whole thing, a neutral relationship with everyone involved. However, Italy joined the Allied powers in 1915, and the United States would join about 2 years later in 1917. By the end of World War I, which lasted about 4 years from 1914 to 1918, the Allied powers would grow to also include Greece and Ireland. So basically, all of France's allies at this point during this war would include Great Britain, Russia, Serbia, Ireland, Greece, and the United States, and Italy. So why did France basically enter World War I? Well, their alliance with Russia left them basically no choice. So if France wanted to keep peace with Russia and maintain its status as a world power, it had to follow through with its alliances with Russia at this point. So that is how France became part of World War I.